Once you hit the save 20, because maybe something has changed and now you have to hit it. I want to see if it's based on your saving throw or my saving throw. Let's see. Oh, it's a will. Is it a will save? That's why.
Yeah.
This thing doesn't have will. I think it's immune to things that require will
Okay.
saves because it doesn't have a will save. So then nothing happens. So
Okay.
let me look that up just to be sure. Let me look up object immunities real quick because open recent files. Wow. All right, I want to open my bestiary. I think object immunities is going to be in there. Let's see. They've changed my Adobe Acrobat. It looks totally different now. Great. I don't have time to take the tour right now. Just show me where I would find the page stuff. Let's see. Here we go. Appendix, creature traits. Okay, object immunities aren't under universal rules. Let's see. This is really annoying. All right, let's see. Let's do a search for object. Oh, I hate it when programs change. Let's see, search. There used to be a little thing that looked like a spyglass. Where the hell did it go? Search.
Control F.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, that still works. Let's see.
I know you don't like hotkeys, but it's just easier sometimes when you don't want to take the tour.
Oh, that works. All right, come on. It may be not in this book. It may be in the core rule book. Though I would think it would be in the bestiary. Object immunities. Okay, let's try here. Helps if you spell the word right. This is a new document. Try again. Okay, no. All right. Well, if you can't find it in the books, I guess you have to go to the internet. Let's see. Let's go to Chrome. Let's see. Oh, great. Chrome updated too. That's wonderful. All right. Let's see. Pathfinder 2E. All right. Inanimate objects are immune to bleed, death effects, disease, healing, mental effects, necromancy, non-lethal attacks, and poison, as well as doom, drain, fatigued. An item that has a mind is not immune to mental effects. Many objects are immune to other conditions at the DM's discretion. So now I need to look up haunt rules. Let's see. A hazard with this trait is a spiritual echo, often of someone with a tragic death. That doesn't tell me shit. I know what a haunt is. I need to know what the traits are. Let's see. Uh, haunt rules. Here we go. Although haunts function like traps are difficult to detect, a haunt can have. Come on, tell me about will saves. Well, will saves are normally against mental attacks. So let's see. Yeah, it doesn't have a will save. So I'm going to say until I can find out otherwise that it doesn't have to make a will save, even though it's something that
Okay.
deals damage. So
Okay, how do I end my turn?
Okay, you're looking at the menu at the very bottom of the combat tracker. There
Mhm.
should be something that says "In turn."
Okay, there we go. Huh,
Uh-oh, it's delaying.
huh.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, it's delaying. It didn't
Hmm.
delay on anyone else, did it? It didn't
Nope.
delay on anyone else, did it? Maybe it just took him a minute to find the button or something.
I'm
Okay.
well. No, it seemed to be kind of big delay to me, but
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. It might be your connection.
okay.
Roland, or
Um,
maybe it's
yep.
because open Chrome. Who knows? I'll
s-
close Chrome.
So, um, for the first shared action, I'm going to reinforce Eidolon.
Is that shield?
No, it's a summoner specific summoner cantrip.
Okay. Oh, and you probably can put the effect on them
Yep.
where it says spell effect. You can just drag that and drop it on that token.
Yep, we've got that. And then oh, Hero Token Collide. Okay. Um, guess let's see what was that? He had moved 5, 10. Okay. So I'm gonna get him in there, and I believe that's 2 movement. And then the um 20 and 20. And then this thing, the Vengeful Furnace is the ghost looking thing.
Hold on. You must be on your. Yes, the ghost looking thing.
Okay. So I'm going to go in and for the last action, um I'm going to take a bite. Not going to take a bite. Oh,
Wah, 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 wah.
okay, I think that's 3.
Okay. Yep. You cast the thing, you moved, and then he attacked. So yeah, it sounds about three. So then yeah, you can hit in turn.
Oh, Roland doesn't get to move it at all then? Just as.
Well, they
That's
share.
Yep, that's how
Oh,
I
okay.
shared my actions.
Gotcha.
Did you notice a delay when you hit the button?
Yeah.
Not really.
Well,
I
I
mean, it
mean,
wasn't instant, but it wasn't.
well, it's definitely faster than it was last game, and I think everyone else it's been immediate. But Jeffrey and David are in the same house, so they may be having an internet issue as
I
well.
mean, I didn't pay any attention to mine. I'll watch for it next time.
Yeah, we'll watch it when Eltros does it. I know when I advanced the tracker, it was immediate. And I last game I was having the same problem you guys were. So we'll see. I will say after this first round, you guys will notice that these are not behaving like a normal monster per se. Oh, you targeted Eltros? Okay. Ah, look at those graphics. God, you gotta love it.
Ooh.
Did the music stop again?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the music. It's not
So,
looping
Gimboth,
for
you
some reason.
get 14 heal.
Woohoo!
Maybe it's not a loop. Oh, maybe I gotta. Maybe I gotta hit the... Oh, it should loop. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so you did notice a delay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what's going on, but I've gotten rid of all the modules I can, so I guess we're just gonna have to live with it. Well, it's got a new target, so it'll target the first thing in the room, and it lashes out at the Eidolon with a burning lash. And that's a hit. Is the Eidolon... Well, we'll find out if the Eidolon's immune to mental damage or whatever. He took 0 damage, so is the Eidolon immune to fire and mental damage?
No, he's got a generic, I believe, resist 1, and fire resist 2.
Okay. Maybe I have to do the damage on you. I think it knows that it can't take the damage, so you take the damage instead, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let's try this again.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the Eidolon shows as having 0 hit points, which means it can't take damage.
Correct. All right, so that yeah, I'll just have to. I don't think the game is quite sophisticated enough to automatically pass the damage over to him.
My turn.
So I wonder if the damage causes a will save if you have to make it.
I believe the Eidolon would have to make it. It can still be
Okay.
affected by mental effects and everything.
Okay, so the Eidolon will need to make that burn knowledge save I just populated in the chat.
Okay.
Oh, Jeffrey's on a streak. There you go. 2 1s in a row. All right, so.
Those are the kind of streaks I always have.
Oh, okay. And well, you
Hopefully
know,
you don't have them now.
I don't have to tell you that that is a critical failure. So,
Right.
because you rolled a 1. So make of that what you will. Are you going to use a hero point? Or I hate asking it because I almost feel like I'm prompting you guys to do it, and I would like you guys to occasionally suffer from a critical failure. But at the same token, you guys are new players, and well, you're not totally new. You play in Kingmaker. But yeah, in other words, I will pause after in a situation like this and say,
Yeah,
is there anything you want to
I
do?
should hero point that.
Okay, so instead of being stupefied 2 for 24 hours, he will be stupefied.
Hello?
Sorry, the button went off.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
instead of
clicked
being...
something. I thought I did.
No, I didn't click anything. My finger slipped off the push to talk button in the middle of my sentence. So he would have been stupefied 2 if he had critically failed for 24 hours. Instead, he's only stupefied 1 for 24 hours. All
Just-
right.
Just to check, the 17 damage, is that before or after the Eidolon's resistances?
That is total. In other words, it doesn't take the Eidolon because you don't have any resistance on your character sheet. So I just applied the damage that was there. So if you have fire resistance 2, you would get 2 points of damage back.
Okay.
You'll just have to give it to yourself.
Yep.
Okay, and then we'll do the second attack. That's another hit. I'll roll the damage. I'm sure eventually they'll set it up. What's that?
You said the damage is half mental, half fire, right?
Well, I can tell you exactly how much of the damage. So 8 points of the damage was fire and 9 points of the damage was mental.
Okay.
because it halves. There's a static number, and then there's 4d6. So 2 of the d6 are fire, 2 of the d6 are mental, and then they half the static damage. Half of it's fire, half of it's mental. So it's
Okay.
not always going to be an even split. Okay, so now you're taking 9 points of damage. 5 of it is fire, 4 of it is mental. Make of that what you will
Okay.
to offset it. I assume you're taking 1 point off the mental and 2 points off the fire
Yes.
instead of, yeah, definitely don't do the 3 points off the fire. All right, and then the last attack is a miss. All right, but not a critical miss. All right, that is it for my turn. I'm going to hit advance. Yeah, when I advance, it's immediate. It just literally
Yep.
just went boom. So not sure why some of you guys are having trouble. I do not know.
All right. So since I have my full round of actions this time and don't have to open a door, I will load a frost vial, moderate frost vial, onto the alchemical crossbow, and I will attack.
All right. Woo!
I like that.
Oh.
Look at you go.
And so now I don't remember exactly how the alchemical part works. I don't think there's splash, but I think it does do additional damage.
I'll look it up.
So I'm getting there.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay. In addition, the addition of the bracket. Okay, the next 3 attacks make it deal 1d6 damage of the bomb's damage type. So it does 1d6 of cold. And so that is cold damage, if that matters. I don't know if it does or not.
It
I just knew you
does.
said it was a searing heat coming out, and so I figured cold would be better to load.
Let me see if I can adjust the damage. Let's see.
And it didn't roll. It did roll double damage. No, it didn't.
Mm, okay, so try that again. Hit the crit again.
Uh, Still not rolling critical damage.
It says 2 times.
Yes, but it's a striking weapon, so it should roll 2 times. Oh, never mind, never mind. Sorry, I didn't see the 2 times in the
Yep.
formula there.
Yep.
I thought it was
says
going to roll 4 dice.
it
2
actually
times
does.
2d8.
Ah.
Takes no damage?
Yep. Because it's immune to critical hits and it
Okay.
has hardness. It has hardness. So the hardness,
Ugh.
you have to get above a
But
certain threshold.
okay, but it does take the cold damage,
It
right?
does take, in fact, it takes more than the normal cold damage. Let's see. Because it has weakness to cold.
I was saying, of course, we as our characters maybe don't have the slightest idea what the hell is going on.
Correct.
Well,
We're just pounding on this thing. It's not doing anything.
and what would it be to know what these are, since you said we would notice that they're not a typical ghost?
It would take a stealth check to identify what
Ooh,
it is.
interesting.
Well, it's like a trap. Remember, haunts are basically they combine undead and traps into one thing. It's a haunt. It's a haunted object, basically.
It's a trap.
I'm not opposed to rolling a stealth. It just surprised me that stealth was the roll to make.
I'm sorry, Deb. Yeah, I'm having trouble applying the damage because, of course, I need for the damage to be cold damage for it to overcome everything, and it's not because you just rolled a dice.
Um,
It's not letting me do it.
let me see something real quick.
Yeah, let's see if there's a way you can.
So frost vial. It's going to add 4 to that.
Okay, let me try. There's perfect. 4 is what I need it to be. So I'm going to target it. I'm going to. Why does it say splash? Oh, okay, that's underneath it.
Because that's the frost vial damage type. It does the regular damage and a splash damage. There's no splash from the alchemical crossbow.
Right. I should be able to adjust the damage. Okay. Should be a way for me to go in there and edit the damage, but it's not letting me do it. So instead, I'll just apply the splash damage because 4 points is what you did.
Right.
And let's see if it applies the damage plus the weakness.
Takes no damage.
God dang it. Well, it's cold damage. All right. Well, I'll just keep track of it outside the game so I know what it's taken. All
Okay.
right. What else are you going to do?
I'm going to take a second shot. And that's going to miss.
Yep.
And that will end my turn. And click. Ooh. Did I miss clicking it? Let me try again.
No,
Nope,
it
there
moved.
it goes.
It moved. Yep.
Wow.
It's just,
That
it's
was
taking us.
slow.
I'll say it's taking us a little bit longer, but I get the feeling that it's something to do with it going to Forge and then over to your computer and then back through.
It could be. But I mean, we're just going to have to live with it.
Yep.
I've wasted way too much time worrying about it. It
Well,
just is what
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
everybody has been fighting this thing, so I feel better now. I'm moving back
And
in and I'm attacking again.
and it is still better than it was. So
I would say at this point that you all know this isn't a monster.
Mm-hmm.
You've been fighting it long enough. You've hit it with things that should have
and I
damaged
did
it.
roll for you, Chuck. Sorry, I didn't think to ask what if the roll was successful. I rolled a blind roll.
Let me go back and see if I can find it. Mm,
It's above the where I rolled for the bomb.
There it is. Oh, you rolled a stealth check. I need you
That's
to
what
roll
you
it.
told me to roll.
You're rolling against its stealth. You're rolling a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another one real quick. And
Oh, I rolled it public. Sorry.
that's fine. Um,
I don't know much.
neither you nor Gimboth are able to identify what it is.
Well, so you said it was it supposed to be a stealth or a perception check?
Perception.
Okay, I rolled a stealth because that's what you had said earlier. So let me roll it again.
You guys are acting like you've never dealt with a haunt before. I know you have.
The irony is my stealth and my perception are the same.
If it makes you feel any better, your stealth check wasn't high enough either.
No worries.
Not as of yet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit this thing again then.
All right.
Which actions and yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There's a hit.
I take it the second one was a hit, the first one was a miss.
Correct. Wow. It appears to take no damage. It has a hardness above 10, so
I will yell back.
to leave.
I will yell back that I've hit this thing a couple of times and nothing is happening.
yep.
Let's
So
see,
unless someone
enter.
else can attempt another figuring out what, in other words, it's going to be really hard to beat this thing down.
Yeah.
And so walking away is always an option, or someone's going to have to try to figure out what it is
Bravely
and
run
try.
away, run away.
Wouldn't be the first haunt you guys have run away from.
It would not. Wouldn't even be the
I
first creature.
He's healing.
okay. Did I do that right?
Yep. Are you trying to heal?
Everybody.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it'll go around the corner and hit Jeffrey or not, or Roland or not. It might. Actually, I don't think it will unless you were standing in front of the door. Let's see. The heel has a 30-foot burst. So if you, well, it wouldn't get to the Eidolon, but the Eidolon doesn't need to be healed. So, well, the problem is if you move, then you can't do the 3-action heal.
Yeah.
But I think Roland is the one who probably needs it the most at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
I'm full up, so I sure don't need it.
Yeah,
Either-
move and
Either
heal.
myself, either myself or the Eidolon can take the heal to heal our combined hit points.
right. The problem is where he is right now, it won't reach either of you because you're both around corners. And I
Hmm.
believe the
It's
channel,
a burst.
it's a burst. So a burst doesn't go around corners. It just like shoots out in all directions, but it won't go around a corner. Unless I'm incorrect on that, Troy. But at least
No, I
that's the
believe
way
you're
it
right,
works.
especially in PF2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So you'd either need to move back in front of the door, and then you could use a 2-action heal on Jeffrey because it has a range still. You don't have to, or Roland. You don't have to
okay.
be on him. So what you
Is
want to do is move here because I know you haven't run a healer before in Pathfinder 2. So I'm
yeah.
giving you some pointers. So you move there as an action. You can actually cast a 2-action heal, which I believe actually is even better, right? Isn't that the one that heals an extra hit
Yes.
points? Yeah.
Okay. So do I just cast it again?
Yeah, you
No, you don't have to cast it again. You've already cast it once.
Okay.
Just look at the one in the target Jeffrey's token. So hit the T on Roland, and then you'll want to hit select other variant unless it already flipped when I hit it.
It's gone now. I don't see
Yeah,
anything but
it's
Ben's
gone
Oh,
from the
hold
chat.
on. It's because you did secret. There,
I thought I did public.
do you see it? Well, maybe it's because I clicked on it. Do you see it now?
Heal versus living.
Yeah, you want the 2-action heal. So you notice there's a 1-action
versus
heal.
living. Yep. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's a 3-action heal. You want the 2-action heal versus living. Yep.
Okay. I clicked that.
Wait a minute. It may
Oh.
take a second to. Oh, it probably gave you a pop up or something.
It says I
now
lack.
it's finished.
Okay.
It says you lack what?
Permission to update chat message.
Huh. Okay. Let me go back to your sheet. Let me add because if you hit heal again, it's going to subtract another spell, and you
Okay.
don't want that. So, are you doing the second level or the first level heal?
First level.
So let me give you 2 of 3 on spells again. Okay. Cast it again. And let's see if it pops up for you. I think it's
So
because I clicked on it, it fucked it up.
hit healing in chat.
No, cast the
Or
spell.
just-
Cast the spell
okay.
first while you're targeted on them. Okay. Now hit the 2 heal versus living.
Okay. And then just hit healing.
Correct.
Yep.
GB 4 plus 8. Yep.
There it is, 12. So I don't know if you can actually heal him or he has to do it himself.
I've always had the other person say, "Hey,
So
Roland, take 12.
Jeffrey, make sure you're clicked on your token. Make sure you're clicked on Roland, and then in the chat where it says heal, it says
Okay.
Roland and heal. Just hit that button, and it should give you the 12 hit points.
Woohoo.
There
Awesome.
you go. Yep, that's
Thank
how it works. And that took all 3 of your actions.
Sorry, I forgot that
you.
we have another healer in our group.
See, things have changed
I
with the
forgot
modules.
too. That's
That's
why.
all right.
It does. It's not good. It's not bad to have 2 healers and both of you healing.
Nope.
Well, I'm not a healer. I'm actually a Sork that has healing abilities.
I think some of the modules that I removed have changed the paradigm a little bit. Now, when I click on one of your spells, it suddenly hides it from you and makes it visible only to me. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to be able to click on your spells anymore because I think one of the modules I turned off probably prevented that from happening. So because I turned a ton of modules off, I turned like 10 or 11 modules off, and a couple
Oh
of them
yeah.
I actually
Sorry.
removed. Yeah.
Yep. So you moved and then the double heal. So
Yep.
yep.
I just hit it.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna have to get used to the delay.
Looks like
Uh,
it's gonna take me the longest.
I will say it seems to take longer for you than anyone else. I don't know why, but because physically you're the closest to my house. But I don't think we're playing on my computer though, Tim. I think the game is being run wherever the Foundry servers are.
Yeah, you just may have a direct line to Forge.
Yeah.
Because you're the subscriber and stuff like that. Well, the rest of us may not.
That's possible, yeah.
All right, question for you. Shushni, why are you down to 11 on your initiative?
I do not know.
Didn't you have like a 26 or
I
25?
had 26. That was right after the
I
vengeful
wonder if
growth.
rolling that perception or it must have changed that somehow.
Oh yeah, because
Probably
when you rolled
on
perception, you rolled perception initiative.
Yep.
Yeah, you have 2 perception places you can roll. One of
So
them
you
is
want to
the
change
skill.
that back. Yeah, so you have to change that back.
Well, the problem is we would have already passed his initiative.
We did. I mean, he took his
Well,
2
I
shots though.
I rolled it on
So-
my turn.
Yeah, he did
I
it.
already
He
had my
rolled it
turn
after he
done.
went, so he can move back
What
up.
was the original initiative?
26.
26.
Easy enough to fix. There you go. And now it's Roland.
Okay, let's see if I can actually get this to let me move out of here.
Okay, so
Uh,
you hit the space bar when you want to turn directions. So while you're still pulling it down, pull it
Mhm.
down 1 square and then hit the space bar. There you go.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You can
don't
try to make a perception check. I'll let the perception check be for free since you guys have been fighting it for a while.
okay, I'll try to make the
But not the skill perception or not the initiative perception. If you look under attributes, I think there's a perception under initiative, but then there's also just perception, which
okay.
is +8. That's in the even further
and
down.
it should have a secret icon thing or whatever next to it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, and are you trained or oh, good, you're expert. Thank goodness. You had to be expert. So this is a haunt. It's sort of like a trap, but there's only 2 ways. I mean, you can destroy it with damage, but it won't be permanently destroyed. Um, well, in disabling it won't permanently destroy it either. You usually have to do something like burn a body or something to permanently destroy it. But to disable it, you either have to do physical damage to it, and currently none of you have you barely touched its physical damage. None of the attacks. It was the cold that did it. You can tell that it's for some because it's a fire haunt. It does have a weakness to cold. You also know that haunts have a weakness to positive damage, like healing spells or channeling energy. But you do know that the 2 ways to do this otherwise is either a successful intimidation check to cow one of the vengeful spirits, and you have to cow 2 of them. There's 2 of them there. So you'd have to do 2 successful intimidation checks or 2 successful religion checks to exorcise the spirit, and they would each have to be exercised separately. So intimidation and religion are your 2 skills to overcome this haunt.
Nice. 2 of the 5 that I have untrained.
Yeah, and you have to be a minimum of trained in intimidation or religion to use them. If you're untrained, you
Right.
cannot do it.
Right.
Okay. So then,
Or you can close the door and leave.
Which is
Just won't get
always a
you won't get
fine
XP for
option.
it. You won't get XP for it, and you won't get to search the room if there's any loot in there. But anyway, go for it. What are you gonna do?
do I have to be do I have to be in the room to try to intimidate it?
Not necessarily. You can see it, so it can see you,
Mhm.
and it can hear you, and you can hear it. So absolutely, you could do it. I don't know why my loops keep
Okay.
stopping. There's one more thing I may
So
need to.
so so I yell at the spirit, "You don't belong here. Get out," as I try to intimidate it. Oh, sorry, I thought I said that as a secret role.
That's fine. And the intimidation check can be on the table. It doesn't need to be secret. It doesn't appear to have an effect on it.
Okay. Then I will have Architarian do a cold breath, since it did seem like cold had some effect on it.
All right.
So I have the so I have the action here. Do I just set up the cone that it? Oh no, hold on. Sorry.
There you go. But that's how you do it. You can if you hold your cursor over where it starts and use your mouse wheel, you can roll its direction.
Hold the cursor where it starts. Mouse wheel is
So
having me zoom in and out.
okay, if you look at the template, there's a thing that looks like a starburst.
Yep.
I think you have to hold the control button down and the mouse wheel, but you can actually move the direction of it. See? Whee, look at that. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So
Okay.
I've got the. Oh, why is it showing 2 cones?
There you go.
Okay. Okay. So the cone's set up, and then. It says 1d6, but can I check something real quick? 'Cause I thought it
Absolutely.
should be 2d6.
Absolutely. Maybe we didn't level him up. No, he's level 4. At 3rd level and every 2 levels thereafter, the damage increases by d6.
Yeah.
Let's go to details. Let's see. I don't see any way to raise the level of it.
Third level, and every 2 levels thereafter, the damage increases by 1d6.
Yeah. Or maybe, let's see, breath weapon, cold. Oh, I'm sure there's something we're going to have to do to... Let's see, breath weapon, cold. Let's see. Oh, level damage. Okay, let's do this. Is his breath weapon always... Let's delete that and let's... Okay, there's a new one there.
Okay,
If you see level damage, you just hit level damage instead. There you go.
yeah. And it's a reflex DC 20 basic save.
All right, I'll roll a reflex. It rolled a 13, so it failed. So it takes 8 plus. Okay, the ghosts are definitely looking frosty. Okay. And then you go to template and you do that and delete it. All right.
Okay, that is... I tried to intimidate it and I did the breath. That's the end of my turn.
Yep. And I mean, I'm assuming you'll tell the party what you discovered about it.
Yeah.
All right. Eltros.
I should be able to see. Nope, I can't target that area.
What are you trying to target?
I'm going to use... Okay, now it's going to get weird in here. All right, so I am going to... Well, see, I can still use it. I can still do it from there. Yeah, I'll do it. Actually, put me back.
Hold on. Let's see. Eltros.
I was here. All right, thank you. All right, I can still target there.
All right.
It's a 20-foot burst. My range is 120 feet. I am going to cast Quench on it.
All right. And what does quench do? I know it puts out fires normally, but...
Right, and I can't... It's... You can read the description, but pretty much it's going to put out automatically put out any non-magical fires within the area.
Right, but is it cold damage?
It is in the details, it's telling me it's unspecified. Or, I'm sorry, untyped.
Untyped. Well, since it's specifically designed to put out fires, I'll say it works like cold damage.
Okay. So it needs a, I believe, a basic fort save. thought it said D20, but does it say anything on here? Oh yeah, there it is. Basic DC. DC 20 basic fort save. Now, and you said the barrels and the what was the other thing in the room? Those things were not hot, but it's also going to drench them also, or quench, whatever.
Yes, that's fine. Okay, so I have to make a reflex save?
Fort save.
Ooh, fort save. All right. What's the DC?
20.
All right, so I make the fort save, so I only take half damage, which is 8 points. Okay.
And this is sustainable, so it'll continue to quench that roam as long as I concentrate on it. Basically, I'm gonna see if it does anything. It's mostly there for. It doesn't do any more damage to the creature.
Right.
It just drenches the whole area. So anything that's.
It definitely looks smaller. I mean, they look like they've lost like 2/3 of their mass.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And let's see, using a wand is a one action.
Yes, I believe. Well, no, the wand takes the same amount of time as the spell
okay.
does.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to casting time too. Yep.
Yep.
Click.
It's not.
Wow.
It's not a
No.
And who knows? It may have been doing this for a long time and we just never noticed it. But I do think it's I think it had something to do with the version 11 update, and just some modules don't like it. Hopefully it will get better over time. All right, so it's my turn again. I am definitely diminished, but not gone. And now I've got 2 people that are stupefied in the room, so it's going to break its attacks up. Because it prefers stupefied people. Stupefied. First one, let's roll dice here. Let's see. First one at, of course, the harder to hit, because I have to apply the damage to the other guy. All right, here we go. That is a miss, so second attack on the same. That's a hit. Once again, 8 points of that are fire and 3 points are mental. So you can give yourself 3 points back. Yeah. All right. And its last attack, it's switching targets. And it's going to attack Gemboth. And that's a miss, but not a critical miss. All right. So.
Which way did she go? Which way did she go?
Yeah, it definitely goes immediate on my turn. Just crazy.
All right, guys. For those of you in the room, I'm going to apologize.
I changed a couple of things on animations, by the way. Now the animation should happen on the damage roll, not the attack roll. And which means it'll only go off when you hit. And also I shortened the time for the animation because I thought, well, maybe when I increase the time on the animations, maybe that delays things more. So I shortened it to 100 milliseconds. That is, well,
Probably a miss.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh yeah. I'm going to take a hero point.
All right, that's a hit. It was a miss before,
Yep.
now it's a hit. But yeah, I'm not going to tell you whether it hits or misses and make you decide.
All right, 11 cold and then 4 flash. So
So first the
the
11
other,
cold, which it doesn't get a save
Yep.
from, right?
right?
The 11 cold makes it. They totally fade out and the fire is gone. So for the splash, do they get a save or is it just
Nope.
Automatic.
Unfortunately, no.
all right? So some splash on you. And oh, sorry.
Sorry, Argy.
But it actually goes.
Sorry, Gimba.
All right, and
It
that
happens.
will end the encounter. Let's see. Boom. Okay, and I got to check. Why didn't I get the combat stopped sound? Crazy. I bet you that was a module too. Let's see. I have to see if you get credit for a haunt if you don't actually destroy it. Let's see. Haunt.
I don't
I mean,
think we
can
did
we
last time. But
can
go ahead.
can we still attempt to destroy it, or does the spirit have to be actively attacking
Oh,
us?
it has to be. Well, if you can detect it, you can attempt to disable it before it activates. But if once it and it also depends. If you have to go in the room to detect it, and going into the room what starts the encounter, it triggers first. Then on your turn you get to make the check. Now you guys know it's there and you know what it takes to get rid of it. So you could in theory stand outside the room because I don't think it actually triggers until you enter the room. Let's see. If you don't enter the room, it won't trigger. So you could stand outside and you could attempt to intimidate it. Yes. So you don't have to be in the room to do it. But let's see. I'm looking up haunts real quick. Characters gain experience points for overcoming a hazard, whether they disable it, avoid it, or simply endure it. If they trigger the same hazard later on, they don't gain XP for the hazard again. Okay, so you guys will get the XP this time, but I will just tell you, it's not gone. It's still around. So
Yeah, we know about haunts, so
it may take a while to reset, but
Do
and
we know about haunts with
know,
these characters? I don't know if we've faced
uh,
one with
I
these
don't think we
guys.
have. No, we have not.
well, now that you know it's a haunt, someone can make a religion check if they want.
Okay.
not it.
Not it.
Not it.
I got no religion.
I bet you your oracle does.
Here. Should I have made that public?
No, anytime you're making like a religion, occultism, it's normally going to be a hidden check
Okay.
because it's like lore, and you wouldn't know. You don't know what you don't know.
Okay.
And sometimes on a critical fail, we misidentify. So
Yes, and also sometimes I want you to know something, regardless of how well you roll, but I want you to feel like you still had a chance not to know it.
Okay.
So, that's what the peek behind the curtain. But I honestly don't like bullshitting my players, and I will not be one of those DMs that says I never fudge the dice. I absolutely fudge the dice. I just don't do it very often, and you'll never know when I do it because I won't tell you. But let's see. Um, you know that you know the basics about haunts. You know something bad happened to cause this thing to happen, and that it repeats, and a haunt will reset unless you can find the root cause and deal with it. So, like, you doubt very seriously that just by beating this thing down, you found the root cause. So, it will
Okay.
probably happen again. Maybe it's an hour, maybe it's a day, maybe it's a week. You don't know what the frequency is, but at some point this will trigger again. But probably it's going to be at least an hour before, because what happens is the energies reset. The evil energies have to have time. It's like a battery; it has to recharge, and then eventually it'll go off again. So you figure
Okay.
you've got at least an hour if you want to explore the room or do anything in the room, but you don't advise spending the night in the room.
Okay. Yeah, I'll convey all that to everyone.
Hey, Gim, you want to search the room real quick?
Yep.
Okay, where are you
And
searching? I can give you the description again if it helps.
I mean, we've got that thing right in front of us, which Ramtava is now standing on. But
Nope.
that is where I would start, my focus.
Okay, well, there's obviously the metal bin. Originally, it looks like this room was used to burn refuse that accumulated in the dungeon. Um, Originally, the refuse would be loaded into the metal bin. Once the hatch was closed, powerful fire magic incinerated the contents, and the ashes were then scooped and dumped in the swamp. So the barrel doesn't, the metal bin is where the ashes are. There is some
Okay.
ashes left in there. In other words, so whatever was burnt in here last, the ashes are still in there.
All right. And then what is the... I mean, and so the wooden barrel just contains a few metal scoops.
Correct. So you're looking in the bin.
yeah, in the bin in that corner there.
Wait, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
No,
Losing my religion.
no.
You don't
Trying to
have a
keep up
religion.
with you. I don't know
You
if
don't
I can
have a
do it.
religion.
I don't believe in religions, so that's okay.
Oh no. Said too much. It said enough.
All right, I'm going to move some of you out of the room because I'm having trouble placing the item pile for some reason in the room. Come on, guys. Tell me that this still...
Just usher those crying girls out of there. That'll make it a lot easier to.
Yeah, can you
Okay,
tell her to stop crying already?
since I don't have item piles anymore, and they told me to get rid of item piles, for some reason it's not letting me drag shit onto the table, which is really pissing me.
Uh-oh.
So you know what? Since we're still getting the lag, I'm putting item piles back in the game. It makes me mad. They said I don't need it anymore, but I don't
Well, and I
see.
I don't have it on in my game, and it seemed like we were able to get to the item piles the way we needed to.
Yeah, but was the stuff already on the mat, or were you having to
Y-
drag stuff?
yes, it was there already.
And usually in this module, the stuff is already in the room, but I don't see it in the room, and I just have to make it visible. So that's why I wanted to move you guys out of the room to see if there was something hidden that I needed to make visible, but I'm not seeing it there. So I am turning item piles back on because obviously turning all those modules off didn't make a hill of beans of difference for you guys. Um, did for me, but hopefully it's not item piles. We'll find out really quick if it starts lagging for me. But
Whoop, there goes the refresh.
yeah, okay,
I
there we
just
go.
lost
Downloading
my
world
music in my
data.
screen.
Please wait. Please wait.
At least the music was
Alright,
still
I'm back in.
playing. At least the music didn't stop, which was what was happening with that other. I think that other piece of music's just not set up to loop. I think that's what happened. All right.
Alright, I'm back in.
Loading back in now.
Music has stopped. I assume that's on your end, Chuck, since you restarted it or refreshed, but yep.
Oh, I'm
There
hearing
it
the music.
goes.
I'm hearing the music again.
Yep.
Why isn't it allowing me to drag this item into the room?
Because
Oh, there it is. Okay, boom. Create a new pile. Do not, God dang. Do not click on it yet because I have to make the item demystified. There we go. All right. Yeah, there was a problem where it wouldn't let me click on the mystification of the item. All right, you do find a ring.
Was it magical?
I don't know. Are you going to detect magic on it?
I did.
he did.
Yeah, it's magical.
Pick that up, Shushin. It's magical.
And
Where's Jax when you need him?
I know exactly.
you can make an identification check if you want.
Okay, I'll have to cast it. Oh, I did. And I will use our. Let's see. That's
It
under
has to be.
proficiencies.
It has to be him that does it, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you cast the magic.
Yeah.
And
what
it's
I
either
assumed.
so it's either nature, arcana, diplomacy, unless this one specifically says
Or occultism.
occultism. So yeah, so you're saying nature. Okay, gotcha.
There might be a core version of something like Autumn Piles, but I bet you
I
some I have to turn on.
said private.
Fine.
It says you privately
Yeah.
rolled
Showed
some
up.
dice.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think you rolled it. You rolled the second option, which
I was supposed to do the
is
third. Sorry. So
that's all right. No one else saw it. You know what it is. It is a ventriloquist ring. So let me go to Shushni and demystify it. Let's see. I'm not giving our new players the best idea of how cool Foundry is. So trust me, it's cool. Let's see.
I'll take that ring and then I'll take this incomplete soul bound doll, move it in the corner, and then start talking from it.
Yeah.
So it's a ventriloquist ring. This elegant copper ring has miniature images of songbirds encircled around its circumference. You get a +1 item bonus to deception checks. And once a day you can do two actions. You twist the ring around your finger, allows you to magically throw your voice with the effects of a ventriloquism spell. But it also gives
Any,
you a static +1 deception bonus.
anybody in the party that would want to use that?
No, I don't think I would.
If
I am
not, I'll
trained
sell
in
it.
deception, but
Let's see.
Yeah.
Now you said that is a move action to do that, Chuck.
Yes.
Okay, so do that. Cast a spell like I'm casting it over there instead of actually where I'm at.
Yes. Correct. You can click on the ventriloquism. It has the ventriloquism spell on it, so you can.
Yeah, but well, here I'll link it in the chat. Let's see.
Anybody else want to use
Hey,
that?
maybe I won't. Anybody. If not, I'll sell it when we go back to town and split it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not high on my
it-
to-do list.
It's not a lot of money, but well, I don't have deception, and so it wouldn't benefit me at all.
Me either.
I mean, I
I'm
do have
untrained.
deception,
I
but when are we out there? I'm more brash than I am, trying to deceive people. It's just,
Right.
I'm a once upon a time stoolie. So I did need to be able to deceive people back then, but
Right.
I think I could make use of it.
All right. Who is that? I didn't.
Roland.
Roland. All right.
Yeah.
I will request a trade with you. You don't need to offer me anything back. See, Roland is Jeffrey. Send trade request. Drag and drop item.
Because now
No.
you've got the request
Drag
tray
and drop.
again,
Yeah,
which is also item piles, and I like that ability. So yeah.
there you go.
And after this room, you've pretty much explored all this that level that you know about. Remember, you did get the 3 cool books in the last game. However, most of the books are
Nobody
written in
wants
a
them.
you haven't taken the time to look at them, but you'll discover that at least 2 of the books are written in a language that none of you know.
Oh, nice.
But you could always take them back to Ren, and she might be able to read them. You don't know, but
Yeah. I still have the 3 evil books that nobody wanted to buy, so.
but you do know that you also have the ritual now to activate the teleports between the levels.
Yep. Is that the Gauntlet blueprints in the folio of teleportation research?
Okay, so there's let's see, hold on. So I think there's 2 books, a set of blueprints, and then a folio. The first book is Belcora's journal, and it's written in a language none of you know.
And I
So
have that.
you won't be able to read that. You also have a book called, the largest book in the room is called The Whispering Reeds. It is written in common, so anyone can read it, but it would take a long time. But apparently, I mean, it's about dark and evil things. I mean, it has a skull on the front. So you don't know if you want to mess with that book too much, but that one's not an ACLO. That one's in common. Then you have a set of blueprints that contain a wealth of information about the gauntlet itself. But the problem is that one is also written in the same language that none of you know. And then there's a folio containing several esoteric diagrams sandwiched between several books on teleportation on the north shelf. The folio details a series of linked portals to quickly move around the Abomination vaults, and it notes the importance of using the Awaken Portal ritual to activate them should time or mischance deplete them of power, which apparently they currently are. And the Awaken Portal ritual is included within the pages. So that is in common. The Whispering Reeds is in common, but the blueprints and the journal are in a different language that you don't know. That I almost said, but you wouldn't know what the language is because you don't recognize it. So, all right, and that is a wealth of information, but like I said, none of you know the language. So, what are you going to do next? Why is there a heavy crossbow on the mat? Did someone drop that?
Yeah, apparently I was carrying too
I
much
think
junk with that big
oh.
book.
So if someone wants to pick up, there's a heavy crossbow there.
I can carry it, I think. Let's see. Oh. Oof. Am just under max bulk.
All right. So, what are you all going to do next?
I'm thinking if we feel like we're done with this level, it might be time to go down.
You gonna leave that door open, or are you
Going
gonna close it?
down?
And we could go fight an earth golem.
Well, you got a golem you could fight. You've got a drake you could
I think
fight.
we
We
just
got
need to put up
drake
a
upstairs that we left a while ago.
we
You
just
got
need to
a
put up a
devil?
sign right here that says "Do not enter."
You actually have 2 haunts that you ran away from. Well, you got a ghost that you ran away from.
Yep.
You've got a haunt that you ran away from. I think maybe 2 haunts. And there's of course the devil that are all left on this level. So,
Well, we're
Or-
supposed to.
or you can go down, in which case you need to just pick which staircase you want to go down.
Well, the good news is the character that made the deal with the devil is dead. So
There is that. So you could go kill it right now. I'm sure it'll be an easy fight.
Should we be worried about this devil following us
should
down?
we go? Should we go see what we can do about the Drake, or do you guys want to keep going down?
How are we doing on spells?
I still don't have any. So
Nor do I.
I have 1 first level and 2 second level.
Okay, and I have 2 first level. And all my cantrips.
Quiet, you.
I haven't had to pull into my spells yet, my actual spell slots yet. So,
Your
So-
call.
I'm thinking, didn't we just do a night's rest, or has that been
Oh, you did a night's rest not long before
Not
the
long
next game. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with going down 1 level
Right.
and see how it is. Go ahead.
I am as well.
I will tell you, you can tell by looking at some of the blueprints that it appears that there are 10 levels.
I'm gonna use my wand on myself real quick before we keep.
And we're on level 3 right now, correct?
Correct.
unharmed, barely. Do you guys want me to try and do some non-magical healing here? Roland and Gimboth?
I actually hurt.
Sure, Gimboth will ever say no. Yeah,
I'm
good.
barely hurt. I'm not worried about it.
It'll take 10 minutes,
Roland?
and that way.
Well, it's 10 minutes per attempt.
Right. But then,
I think I've got to keep moving.
Okay.
all right. Yeah, because I have my focus spell back, so I'm good on that. I haven't used it yet.
The Stupefy will last for 24 hours. So
Yeah. So we can go up, check out, and see if we can find somebody to identify these books and the gauntlet, or the the blueprints and the book. Sell things we don't need, and then come back tomorrow, or we can just continue on going down right now. 'Cause we're not that far from town, right?
you know, you're
No, we're
only-
never far from town.
Right.
You're like 10 or 15 minutes away from
Right,
town.
exactly. So.
Of course, right now going up and down involves finding stairways,
Mm-hmm.
going from the third to the second, and the second to the first, and then from the first to town.
Right. So, i.e., that would be a good reason to go up and try to study that
The
the
blueprints.
folio, and the blueprints. Correct. How to activate the teleport, and what those blueprints mean. We can get better idea on where these possible elevators are or whatever.
I am open for either choice. Personally,
Yes.
my thought is to go down, but I will follow the party if the party decides to go back up.
Yeah, I say I vote for going down as well.
2 votes for going down.
Let's go.
Cause I'm going down.
That's 3 votes for going down. Do we have?
Let's go down.
All right. I
Let's
guess you
go
guys.
up.
So, okay, one vote to go up, everyone else going down. So I think we're going down. Which stairway are you going to use? There's about 4 or 5 that go down. You remember the light went down over here.
Correct.
Mhm.
I would say we go where the light was taking us. That's,
Yes.
If anyone wants a piggyback ride over there, just let me know and I'll get you.
I would
over
like a
there.
piggyback ride over there.
Yes, please.
Yeah, please.
All right, there's 1, 2. Something you can't do in Fantasy Grounds. I told you guys Adam's now using Foundry instead of Fantasy Grounds, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It is the best VTT. Even the problems we're having right now, I would still take it over Fantasy Grounds. All right, so there's the door that goes to the stairs that go down.
And we already checked behind it once, but
Yep,
didn't see
we
anything.
did.
Right.
Yep, you did.
Which is why I'm just moving.
All right, I will get the next level ready. Let's see.
Go ahead, Shushy. You go ahead of me.
I didn't realize it was that short a hallway. I went down. I'm backing up 1 square at a time, like I'm still standing on somebody.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. So who is the first person down the stairs? Let's do this.
I am.
Not it.
It's me.
You win then.
It's Mr. Door Opener.
All right, let's go to 4. Let's see. Hold on. Pavilion. Okay, cool. Time for some new music. So Gimboth is the first. Let's.
And the music is dee 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 dee.
Who's after
Dee dee
Gimboth?
dee dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee.
I was
Yeah, I
Was it
don't.
Brom or was it Roland?
from Tava.
Oh, it would be. I'm sorry. Who's next?
From Tava.
Who the hell's Rum Tava?
Brom.
Brom. B.
Ah,
Brom.
Ram Tava. Okay.
Yeah, Goose Fraba.
There's Ram
Goose
Tava. Who's
Fraba.
next?
I think it was Archtinian, my Eidolon.
Okay, and then would it be Roland?
Yep.
Yep.
And I got room for one more right now.
Go ahead,
And-
Shushni.
Shush.
Shushni. All right. Let's see.
Shush.
And I'll be in the dark even though I got dark vision. Okay.
Let me try this. Let's see. Level 4.
Clippity
Okay.
cloppity, here comes a ploppity.
So let me give you the text.
Shh.
Here we go. And why am I clicked on a character? I should not be clicked on a damn character. Let's see. Let's try that again. For some reason, it has me saying it in Draconic. All right, let's.
Nice.
No wonder I couldn't read it.
A staircase leads upward from this narrow landing. The south wall facing the stairs flickers and glows with ribbons of eerie green luminescence. As you get to that door, another message manifests in the glowing light on the wall. which says Gauntlet is a weapon built to raise Absalom. It must be brought down. After the message is read, the words slide down into a writhing ribbon of footprints that leads through the door.
So only Gimbal sees the message.
Most likely. And, well, you see where you are. I'll unpause the game. There we go.
Checking the door. Is it locked? Are there any visible traps?
The door does not appear to be locked.
And I will open the said door. And walk on through.
No.
Don't walk too far.
No, I was just going to walk to the end here to give people room to kind of move into the hallway with me. You put me where you need to put me.
Let me put you there and let me reveal some things that may change what you do.
And it might if I open the door and I'm like, huh?
You might rush in instead of just walking down the hall.
Well, you should see
Yes.
a couple of creatures there. So, but I want to get the room description in before I do anything else. Let's see. And for some reason, it's because I moved Gimboth. So it appears like Gimboth says this.
I do.
So it's driving me now.
I mean, I can turn around and say it to everybody behind me. Guys, this immense cavern is cold and damp. Water drips from condensation above into a large still lake. Thick patches of moist mushrooms, some nearly 4 feet tall, grow along the western shore of the lake, while a narrow trickle of water feeds in from a tunnel to the south. A 35-foot-long pavilion made of stone stands in the middle of the lake, elevated 10 feet above the water level by more than a dozen stone columns. The entire pavilion is encrusted with damp, pale fungus. 2 stone bridges arch from the pavilion, one connecting it to a door set in the northern wall, and another to a door to the east. A faintly flickering campfire burns in the middle of the pavilion, its smoke curling to the ceiling. There also seems to be a man and a wolf just standing by the campfire.
And the man looks like this. And of course,
I want the punch daggers.
And the wolf looks like that.
I just don't want to play punch buggy with him.
So let's see. The room, you open the room up, you open the door. A grizzled, feral-looking man appears to be in the pavilion. Let's see. Okay, so let me see if he notices you. Let's see. Perception.
I mean, I would assume I notice him.
Yep, you notice him. He notices you at the same time. And I don't know if you also noticed, but there was something else. I'll do it again.
It's the green footprints.
But as he sees you, he staggers up to the edge of the pavilion. So he moves to there and he basically howls and barks wildly at you, almost as if he's like trying to warn you away. In other words, he kind of lunges. He lunges 5 feet towards you and then backs up. And he's like, ow! And he's like, rawr! And he's growling. He's very, very bestial and animalistic. So let's see. Okay, so what are you going to do? He He doesn't draw any closer, and then of course the weird green light kind of flows over the water and then out of the room, and not even all of you are on the map yet. So what are you going to do?
So I am not going to get any closer at the moment, but I will, call out, friend, are you okay?
Okay, let's see.
Bark, bark, woof, woof.
I know, I'm a little concerned that he barked at me.
How many people can
Well,
see
let's
him?
see.
It looks like Broomtava and Gimboth are the only two that can see him. If either one of you wants, I have requested a society check. You in the chat, either one of you can make a society check since you can see him.
Do we just click on society there?
Yeah, you see the little thing that looks like a chat bubble? You click on that.
It makes
And
it
then
so
do
easy.
is this a public one?
It
Should
automatically rolled public for me.
Okay.
But you can change that, right?
Well, when I click it, it's blind. I think it just defaults to whatever it is. I don't care if you see it or not.
Okay.
I can honestly tell you that neither one of you rolled nearly high enough, so you don't know this guy from Adam. There was this chance you might have remember because society also is sort of like knowledge history. But yeah, in this case, neither one of you recognize him. Let's see. So you tell him. Let's see. Okay, so you're trying. It sounds like you're trying to use diplomacy to make an impression.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So make there
just I was like, yeah, just see if he's even responding. Yep.
target him, and there should be a make an impression action. If you don't
I
currently
I probably have
it,
to. Yeah, hold on.
yeah.
I don't see a make an impression.
It might be under exploration.
Let me look. Oh, there we go. Make an impression.
It's under exploration, I think.
Yeah. It is. So now I will see.
You do
if-
1 minute. Because as long as you don't approach him any closer, he doesn't like come any closer to you. He's
I'm gonna assume that sucks.
you really
You don't want to use
Nope.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a critical failure. Let's see. So
after a minute, he attacks.
yeah, basically after you talk to him for a minute, he starts to approach. He takes a 5-foot step, and you can tell he's not going to stop coming towards you.
And so basically, to me, does it look like he's aggressively coming towards me at this point?
Oh yeah, whatever you said pissed him off. It's obvious that he's like, you got the feeling he was trying to warn you off. You are choosing not to be warned off, so he's going to remove you. Basically, is the feeling you get. You get the feeling if you were to close the door and go back upstairs, he probably wouldn't follow you. He's not that mad, but he's definitely want you gone. You're interrupting you're in his space. He wants you gone.
Well, that's not going to happen. So, guys, he is aggressively moving towards me. Get ready.
All right, I guess I got to put us in. So I'm going to move you. We got to get Troy on the map. So I'm going to move him back 1, you forward 1. Let's move everyone up 1. And then I'll get Troy on the map, and then we can do initiatives. Let's see, Troy. I think everyone else is on the map, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, so everyone's on the map. Let me go to initiatives. Okay, I've got everybody, and I'm requesting initiative rolls. Damn.
Well, I guess this would be the time. I mean, how many of us rolled like ungodly initiatives?
And I
They
and I
Fair enough.
they both
I-
did.
I still beat you too.
Let's see here. Oh, I still don't know where do I click for that?
Okay, if you go to the right side, are you on your chat log right now?
Yeah.
If you look up at the top of the chat log, there's something that looks like a pair of crossed swords.
Okay. All right.
Click on that. That's the combat tracker. You should see your name and a D20. There you go. And then I begin the encounter. And then the combat tracker pops out onto the mat. Okay.
Why am I getting access unauthorized? Please enter my API key or sign in as a forge.
I don't know. You do have a login with the Forge, right?
Yeah. And that's why, because for some reason,
It logged you out.
it logged me out.
So
It did that to me earlier too. Well, I tried to refresh and it's like, no, why don't you go ahead and log in again? Like I've already been in here today. Not even
Yeah, I'm
supposed
not
to
sure
be here today.
Since I'm last, I need to run the dogs out.
All right. That's okay. This guy's got a lot of things he can do. I gotta.
Forge. Oh, okay. That's my password. Sign in as Jax.
If you want to, let's see. Oh, this is. How the fuck do I do this? Let's see. Okay, I think it's automatically in that shape, but. Oh, yeah. Okay, is
All right,
Troy
I'm
back
back
in?
in. I'm back in.
All right, so on his turn, you see him suddenly. Basically, you see him change. His head turns into that of a wolf. His hands turn into like claws, even though he can still hold the weapons. Or actually, I think he drops the weapons. He drops the weapons and his hands turn into claws. His head turns in. So he's a werewolf. I mean, but he's not turning into a full wolf. He's turning into his hybrid form. So he looks like he's bipedal. He still has his feet and he still has his clothes on and everything, but you see his arms turn hairy and his hands turn into claws and he drops the two daggers or the katars and his head turns into a wolf head with a slavering, jaws and everything. So he changes form. Then let's see, what is this? Okay, that's good to know. So he changes shape. Where is his speed? He will move. Come on, where's speed at?
The game will show you, won't it?
Well, yeah, but there's his speed. I just got to get used to the monster sheet. All right, there we go. So he will use an action to close, and then he will attempt to bite. And I got to target Gimboth first. All right.
No biting.
And that is a hit. So it won't actually show the graphic until I roll the damage. Ooh, there it is. I like the graphic with the damage better. It makes more sense. And that way you can be looking at it when you roll. So he bites you. He damages you. Damage. And I need a fortitude save.
Okay.
And I requested it in the
Yeah,
chat.
I got it.
Okay. I am not saying anything. Do you wish to do anything?
I do wish to knock it up a level if I can.
Since I'm not telling you whether you save or fail, I'm not going to institute the critical save rule because you don't really know if you failed or saved. You did fail, so you knock it up to a save, and nothing appears. Let me double check. Nothing appears to happen. Um, but I mean, with disease and poison usually kicks in right away, but disease takes a while to kick in, and you don't know. It could be anything because you guys haven't really had a chance to discover what you know about werewolves. But I'm going to say everybody's heard of a werewolf before, so and the wolf will kind of move up behind him, but I don't think he has reach. Let's see. Nope. So he will stay there for now, and that will be him and the wolf's turn. Shushni. You hear the sound of, you hear kind of Gimboth, Krat in pain. You hear lots of, it sounds like wild dogs in the next room. Lots of growling and the snapping of teeth, and then you hear Gimboth go, ow! And okay, so
Since I have nowhere to go,
yeah, you guys are in a bad situation here.
yeah, I will delay for now
All right.
until there's space. There's nothing I can do or know where I can go.
All right. So you can advance the
Need some
trigger.
space back here. And I will click, click.
Just click it once.
I did.
I do think it's going faster than it did last game. Last game it was
It
like
is.
5 to 6 seconds, and I'm saying right now it's more like 3 to 5 seconds. So
Yeah.
it's survivable. All right, Roland, what you gonna do?
Gotta get some space. Can I? Is it possible to run Argentinian up the stairs, or?
Yeah, I can remove Argentinian from the map right now if you want,
Okay.
because we'll assume that up the stairs is off the map. So let me. Okay, he's off the map.
So I'm gonna get a little bit closer, and then let's go ahead and place the 10-foot burst there.
Yep. So you should be able to move it.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it looks like they'll both get both the wolf and
Yes,
well.
it will get both of them where it is right now.
Okay.
And what is the spell? When you cast a spell, we should get a graphic.
Animated assault.
How do I actually get it to cast the spell? Do I just roll the damage?
I have to make it. Looks like I need to make a save. So it shouldn't roll actually give us the graphic until you hit damage. So let me have my guy make a reflex save, basic reflex. Okay, so Jal rolls a critical success, and the wolf also rolls a critical success. And just so
Okay,
you
that,
can see, the GM is on a streak. I rolled two 18s. Um, let's see. So he'll take no damage. So you don't go ahead and roll the damage just so we can see if it does the graphic. But
that's fine. The debris will still be flying around, and as long as I sustain it, it'll
all
keep
right, and then
attacking.
the next round they'll have. So we'll leave the thing on there, and I'm gonna have to check the spell. But okay, so you moved. You cast the spell. What
That's
else?
that's it.
All right. What else, my friend?
Quick time turn, I think. Yep, there we go.
Let me do this. All right, cool. I've changed the spell, so now it should start doing graphics. Okay, so Gimboth.
All right, I will try to do a thing.
All right,
And
tumble
so
through.
yeah, basically I'm going to try to tumble through the both of them.
If he goes into the spell effect, will he have to make a save?
It won't do damage until I sustain the spell.
Because the damage always happens at the beginning of the spell.
Yeah,
Okay, just so you know, Tim, there is like debris flying around in there,
Yep.
but you're probably not too worried about it. You want to open up the space. So
I
go
need to
ahead.
get out of the way.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if you just click on one of them or both of them and then do the tumble through, or you have to do it separately, but
I don't know because technically it would be having to go through the both of them.
just click on the
you
first guy because I imagine he has the higher DC to go against, and then we'll read it. I bet it's +2 for each one you have to go through or something. So
Something. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and tumble through.
okay, it's a success, but let's see. You move through the enemy space, treating the squares in its space as difficult terrain. It doesn't say it costs more if you move through 2, does it?
It doesn't because I don't know that they expect you to try to tumble through two people.
Well, it's against his reflex DC. I'm going to look at the wolf's reflex DC, and it's lower. So I will say that that counts as double. That counts as 4 squares
Right.
of movement. So that would be 25 feet of movement just to get there.
Yep, which is fine. That's still within, that's easily within one move for me.
All right.
But it does mean that I get panache,
Panache.
which is good because that's how I do damage. So let me go and grab that, throw that on me. And then I'm going to go ahead and attempt to attack this wolf with my with my 2 strikes.
All right. Target it and attack.
It knocked it over to a 20. Can I take that instead?
No, but you did get a hit and a miss. So 1 hit, 1 miss. Yep, you don't get the graphic till the end. But okay, so he will take 8 points of damage. All right. And that's your full turn, right?
Correct. Yep. It was the one movement through and then the 2 attacks. And I did click and turn, and now it just finally went through.
Yep. Ultra.
Shushni, do you want to go next?
No, because I still can't get to where I can see anything. So
Yep, me neither. I don't think. And I don't want to be right next to him. So,
Well, remember, you can move down one more and then move back. You can move through friendly squares. So
right.
yeah,
there is a space, but you would put you right into combat.
Yeah, I don't. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Why am I the only one who wants to be in combat?
I want to be in combat. I just don't want to be next to somebody in combat.
Well, he's a sorcerer guy.
Let's see.
But you can tell Shushni the situation.
Yeah, and that's what I'll do and see if
Of course, Shushni's not really a fighter.
not next to somebody either.
nope.
If I can get Argentinian back down, it would be better, but
Well, you'll be able to next round.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, we can do it. We can do it.
Enter.
Can we?
Okay, let's see. It's Bromtava.
So I'm gonna try. So I've got a skill feat bon mot where I basically quip at the foe and distract them. When I click on it, do I just click on the diplomacy check?
Well, first you want it to show up in the thing. So click on
No. First target him.
target
or the
him.
wolf, whichever one you're gonna try and taunt or whatever.
Okay, probably the one that understands language, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it is auditory. Okay, so you've clicked on him. It's in chat. You see it in chat?
Yep.
So now you hit the diplomacy. And it will automatically compare it to, well, it should compare it. Did you have him clicked?
Yeah.
Huh, let's see. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I see. There's
right
the
back, guys.
diplomacy check. Oh man, okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's a critical failure. Your quip is atrocious.
Oh,
You take the same penalty an enemy would take if you had succeeded. This ends after 1 minute. So the bon mot actually is on you.
Okay. Whoops.
Whoops.
it happens.
Yeah, trust me,
Okay.
especially in this group.
Yeah.
Now I can't see anything. Does that?
Well, what does bon
door
mot
get
do?
closed? Did the door get closed?
Yes, it looks like the door got closed. There you go.
Okay. And I guess I will. A 5-foot step would be an action, right?
Yep, 5-foot step is called a step. Moving your normal speed is a stride. So yeah, moving 5 feet would use an action. But if you're going to attack, you could still do that. And assuming you have a
Yeah,
weapon
well,
in your hand.
I do. We'll just do this. Hopefully it doesn't end badly.
It's not a critical miss. I shouldn't have said anything. Remember, you can use a point.
No, I don't. No.
Okay,
Okay, so
and you all should have your second point by now. Probably working on your
Yep.
third. Yeah. Sorry, there is a module that like tracks that, and
did I miss?
you missed. You missed.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a pretty high AC.
I ended turn.
This is a severe force, so this is considered a high level encounter for characters of your level, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's his turn. Aw. And he's already converted. He's already moved, which is bad news for your oracle, unfortunately. All right. The good news is actually
The good news is I'm on the other side of the wolf.
well, him and his wolf really work well together when they're side by side. So actually, in some ways, even though this is a bad situation for you, it's also a bad situation for him because he would be getting bonuses to his attacks if he could stand side by side with his wolf and attack the same foe. And so would his wolf. But currently, neither one can get the bonus. So that is one good thing. But yeah, he will do 2 claws and a bite, but he'll start with a bite.
He can always run away.
Why would he?
Because then he could stand side by side.
Oh,
Exactly.
shit. All right.
That didn't
Ouch.
sound good.
All right. Yeah, because your buddy's badly injured. Oh, you must have resistance to physical damage,
I do.
which is good because you would have taken 4 more points. You didn't take the full 30. But yeah, he critted you. Now I'm going to pop something in the box. When I pop it in the box, does it tell you what the save is for, or does it just tell
It
you?
just tells us
It
what the
just
save
says
is.
Fortitude.
It doesn't say that anything
Correct.
above. Okay, excellent. Okay, so you can either click on the dice or you can click on the little chat bubble, but it will roll the fortitude save for you.
Okay. And oh,
Hero point.
Okay.
Hero point.
Hero point.
technically I don't have any on my sheet. Am I supposed to be
Here.
Yeah, we would have gotten one more already.
Every hour
Okay.
you get 1 point, up to a maximum of 3.
So right now, if you haven't used any, you got 3.
Okay, I'll use one then.
Okay, well, it was a critical failure, so you bumped it up to a failure. Unfortunately, in this case, there's no difference between a critical fail and a fail. But I gotta roll something real quick. Let's.
Yeah. So if you right click into those hero points, you can add 2,
Okay.
and then when you use one, you can left click on to add them and right click to subtract them.
Correct.
Okay. All right. You don't feel any different. You're not poisoned, and you won't know for a while if you're diseased. Okay, so now he also has claw attacks, and he can't get to anyone else, so he's going to keep going after the one who brung him. All right. The good news is this is his second attack, so the bad news is, Jesus.
I don't like your definition of good or bad.
That's
I'll say that the good news is the bad news is it was an atomic weapon. The good news is it was only Little Boy, not one of them that is out there today.
the good news is you didn't take all the damage that he did, but the bad news is because you hit 0 long before you got to the damage he did. So yeah, you're down. So let's do some stuff.
I'm gonna cast Stabilize.
Can you do that as a reaction?
No.
So
It was a joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're dying, which automatically makes you prone. You're dying 1. We will get to the ramifications of that when we get to your turn. He still has an action left, so he will step over your body basically and approach Roland. And that's his last action. All right. And we go to his wolf. His wolf is going to focus on the person in front of behind it. Let's see.
Didn't three
And
of us vote to go back to town?
One of us did.
all right.
Hey, one of us could still go back to town at this point and just be like, nope, I'm out, dudes.
All right. You're lucky. The first jaw attack misses. Are you guys getting a little banner now saying whether it misses or hits? I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's back, whatever it was. So the second attack misses, so it's not going to get its knockdown. Neither attack, by the way, is a critical miss. I'll let you know. And the third attack actually hits with right on the money. But he won't be able to do a knockdown because, well, just because. So, boom. That's it for the baddies. Shushni. You can almost hear the wolf. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I can see like the front corner of him, but I'm
Oh,
assuming
I
I can't
put,
work him.
why did I put dying on that? Hold on. Let me do this.
Yeah, put dying on the wolf for me.
Yeah, that works.
Oh God, I thought he went. I thought he went into some super rage form after knocking.
No, I put the dying condition on the wrong character. So for David, the world just went dark. You can't see anything. You can still hear your friends, but yeah, you're unconscious right now. All right, Shushni, you can hear the growling getting a lot closer. In fact, you think it's probably right past Roland.
Nice. So I can see a piece of him and I can target him, but I'm assuming I can't really, right? Because that
You,
would
if
essentially
you
be shooting
can,
around the corner.
I would say Troy could see enough to a target. You can't.
Right.
I can
So
move.
I will. Yeah, I will say I'll hold action until after Eltros goes, and then I'll move forward if he can move back.
Okay, so you're holding again. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and click
Sorry,
it, and
guys.
it'll be Roland's turn.
It is clicked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is a little terrifying.
Yeah, you just saw your
Um,
Oracle friend go down, and all of a sudden, a very angry, wolf-headed man is right in front of you, slavering on you.
Is Argentinian close enough to get to where I'm at in one move?
Well, can you share a space?
Well, no, but the assumption would be both of us would be moving in the shared action.
Yeah, you. Oh, yeah, definitely. He barely went up. He just went off the edge of the staircase, basically.
Okay.
You gonna
So,
switch positions, basically?
yeah, and I'm not gonna. Let me think what to do. Yes.
So you'll move there, and we'll put Argentinian there. There he is.
Okay.
I have to AFK 1 minute.
I'm not gonna sustain
Sorry.
the debris. I'm not gonna sustain the debris.
Okay, so I will remove it.
Yeah. This looks like okay. Then is okay. This is amped shield. Definitely want that here.
All right. You can just drop that on him. And what happened to my... Oh, the music is there. You still hear the dank kind of dripping and stuff.
Okay, he's got the amp. He's got the amp shield. And then with the last action, I will have Argentina bite the.
Okay. Go Go for it. That's a good time for that. Actually, that's your second 20 in a row, apparently. All right, so that is a hit. Crit. So you hit the crit button.
I forgot to target.
I'll let you do it. Just target him now and then hit the crit button. Yeah, I've seen better crits, but we'll take it. And you drew first blood. Yeah, you
A
got
wolf man, at least.
You're in a
Stabbing
bad
the
place.
wolf.
And speaking of you, it's you.
All right, I am going to go ahead and take a couple of swipes at this up again.
Well, as usual, you hit and miss, and the miss is critical, but it doesn't really matter. So at least you got one hit. Cool. Got some nice damage there.
And then I'm going to do a thing. Let's see. My movement be 40 at the moment.
Are you leaving? Screw you guys.
There is a method to my madness.
That's fine. I don't care.
Or a madness to his method. One of the two.
I mean, my hope at the moment is I can draw the wolf away, allowing you guys to focus on the one guy and not have to focus on two different things. But we'll see what actually happens.
One at a time.
All right, Eltros, you're up.
And I may just go through the door up here and see you guys later.
Boy.
Ooh, electric arc.
Basic save.
Yep, hang on. Here we go.
Use your hero point to make him fail. Oh, can't do that. Dang it.
Can't do that.
To make it a fail. Wouldn't that be fun?
But the good news is he doesn't critically succeed. He only succeeds. So he'll take half damage. So roll damage. Oh, there's the lightning. Look at the lightning, everyone. Woohoo!
My dice was over the thing, so I never saw it.
I can't see it. Everything is dark over there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the guy's around the corner, so we can't see it either.
I saw it, and I thought it was cool. All right, so he
And-
takes damage. All right.
And for my second move, I am going to coordinate with Roland to switch places.
All right.
I'm sorry, Shushni, not Roland.
Okay, and is Shushni gonna take the action now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move you down to 19, I think. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right, and are you done, Eltros, after you switch?
Yes.
There you go. All right, Shushni.
All right. Now I will target. And I have attached. Whoop, wrong tab. I have attached a moderate alchemist fire to the crossbow.
All right.
And that's
Okay.
probably not going to hit anyway.
Are you?
And I will
well,
use the hero point to make that hit if it doesn't hit.
It missed before, but now it hits.
Oh, good. And damage.
Ooh.
Oh, very
look at
nice.
that.
And then I need to. So how do I roll the fire damage now?
Well, it's like a, it's,
I
can't you
know,
just
but
roll the damage? Just
I can
roll
roll a d6. But if
in
I
this.
hit,
It doesn't matter in this case because he does not have resistance against, or he doesn't have hardness. So
okay, so it's just a d6 then.
you can't just roll the item that damage though, like on the item.
No, because the damage from the alchemist's fire is 1d8,
Oh, okay.
and when it's attached to the crossbow, it only does 1d6.
All right, so just roll a d6, and I will do 3 points of damage to him. All right,
And then I will attack.
he is now injured, guys. How are you going to attack?
Same with the crossbow.
With a
Or
crossbow.
yeah, the alchemical crossbow.
Oh, you had to
Oh, can you-
reload, and then okay, yeah.
But you only
Yeah.
have one, but unfortunately you only have. You moved, you shot, and reloaded.
Oh, I forgot about the move. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
Sorry about
well,
that.
I can reload. I can reload and I'm done. Yeah.
All right.
No, you're
Then-
good.
Then
Thank
go ahead and forward the encounter.
I have ended my turn.
Okay. And come on, baby, you can do it. I mean, I guess I should ask you
Baba.
guys if you prefer having the animations or you'd rather, but I don't even know if it's the animations.
I don't think it's the animations. Just deal with it. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
I would rather have the animation.
Ramtava, open your sheet. If you notice, there's a D20 next to the dying condition on the upper left corner of your sheet. That's your recovery. If you have your cursor over it, it'll say recovery check. That's what you need to click to try to recover. It's very similar to 5th edition, actually, in this way. Okay, so you failed, unfortunately, so you go to dying. Whoops, son of a bitch.
2.
Yeah, I went the wrong. I right-clicked it. Hold
I
on.
don't know. I liked Dying Whoop Son of a Bitch a little bit better.
I know you do, but you also don't want to cheat. So you go to dying 2. All right. When you hit dying 4, you die. So hopefully someone will either get to you or you'll get a lucky roll on your turn. If you want, you can just say end your turn and I'll advance it for you and it will go quicker. But I also like you guys to have control over your own destiny. So it's up to you. Okay, it's this guy's turn. Well, now he's got doesn't know what the hell it is in front of him, but it looks like a dragon. He doesn't know if his special ability will affect the dragon, but oh, does he have spells? Holy shit, he's got spells.
That's what we needed.
For your reference, the Dragon Eidolon does have the dragon trait.
Which means what?
I don't know. I don't know if it means anything, but you had mentioned a special ability. So I'm letting you know it is in fact a dragon.
All right, he will, because he's just that way. He will do something. Let's see.
God.
He sticks his hand around the corner, mutters a few words, and suddenly a 120-foot line of lightning shoots out of his hand. And I need the Eidolon, Shushni, Eltros, and Roland to all make reflex saves. And I'm just
gonna
gonna
link it, or you don't have to roll.
I can roll it if you want, or I can put it in. let's see. I'll just do it this way. Okay, if you look, you click on your character and then click on reflex saving throw. Well, that just is on the Eidolon.
Yep,
Um,
sure does.
let me just hit roll all. You know what? Roll your own. Everybody just roll saving throws, reflex saves, because I'd have to target all of you, and it would just be a pain in the ass. And that was a critical fail, and I don't think you want. I want you to roll your own damn saves. I don't want to be responsible for killing a character.
Using a hero point.
Nice.
Let me see. Okay. Okay. So, is anyone else using a hero point before I say anything?
Yes,
I will not be.
That takes
Okay.
me down to 1.
So, is there anyone not using a hero point? Well, I guess
I'm not.
I am not.
on your Eidolon. How about on you?
No, I'm not using a hero point on either.
Okay. So, where's Roland? I don't even see your save on here.
Oh
Nope,
no.
the Eidolon rolled twice.
Ah,
I'll just let you. It's the same number, right?
no, it's not.
Okay. Go ahead and roll one for you, and then I'll let you make the decision. Okay, are you going to keep it or use a hero point?
I'm gonna keep it.
All right, and for the Eidolon, roll a d2, because I don't know which one to take for the Eidolon.
Okay.
I could be mean and just say the first one, but I hate to see someone lose the chance to have it when they roll an at 20. So
I don't. How do I? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking for a way to roll.
if you look on the left side of your screen where all the little menus are, do you see something that looks like a d20 at the bottom?
Yep.
Click on that, and then at the very top, there you go. You got it. Okay, I'm letting you take the nat 20 for the Eidolon. So, let's see, Eltros, you kicked it up one. You just avoided a critical fail the way it was before, so you kick a fail up to a save. The Eidolon critically saves. Shushni, you said you kicked it up,
Yes.
and it was a fail, so it becomes a save.
Damn, was a 20 was a fail.
And Roland failed with a 23.
Ugh.
So we got one critical success who takes no damage. Everyone else is going to take full damage, I think.
No, I saved. So,
Okay, anyone who
Me-
saves. Okay, let me roll the damage first here.
yep. Now just to apply half of it, and so will Shusni.
I think it's still gonna suck.
It's still gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Okay, so Roland failed, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And didn't push it up. So Roland will take full damage, but not a crit. Eltros saved, so we'll take half damage. Shushni, I believe, saved and will take half damage. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Alright. You're right.
And the Eidolon takes no damage because it critically succeeded. All right, and enjoy that lightning effect for another minute because I am deleting it out. But the good news is I know that hurt, but his bite might hurt more. All right, so that was a 2-action spell, I believe. But he does still have a bite, and he will now bite the Eidolon. Or attempt to bite the Eidolon. I'm like, oh look, he's got spells. I wasn't even looking at that. And he critically missed the Eidolon. So there's that. All right.
Quick, cat boy.
The wolf is next. Catboy's not close enough to do anything.
I know.
Let's see. Speed. Okay.
But if Gimboff comes back, he could put him in a flank.
That
And then
is
getting a flank.
that is a movement. So he will have to use a second movement to get into melee. So he'll only get one attack, which means no knockdown again.
Yay!
Hoorah, Gimboff.
And he apparently didn't have you selected, so I thought I had you selected, but that might have been a miss. But it's a hit, but not a crit. So here we go. All right. It's not looking good for the kids, but here we go. Roland.
Okay, I'm going to do what I had intended to do last turn, but didn't properly cast it. Do the Amped Shield on the Eidolon. So, let me do that.
All right. Looks like he already has a shield on him.
Yeah, I didn't cast it as the focus spell, so I was treating it as the cantrip shield, and the other shield should fall off.
Okay, it just did.
Oh.
There we go.
No, oh, you just took out. It took out the new one.
Well, the new one was only 1 round. That one had 8 rounds remaining, so I figured this was the amped one.
The only one that I see has 0 rounds remaining.
Ah, okay. Go ahead and do it again. Just drag it on there again.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, then. Then with the shared action, I am going to cast target myself for Soothe.
All right. Oh. At least it's +4.
Yeah. And Argentinian will
Attack?
might attack.
Yeah, someone needs to attack. You guys. That is a miss.
I'm hero pointing that.
Shouldn't have
I
said
wanna hero
anything, but go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah,
I
my
want to
bad.
hero point that.
I'm so used to calling him out. But yeah, that okay, I'll let you hero point it, and it's a hit. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh god.
Mm.
Ah. All right.
Here.
At least he doesn't have DR.
Yep.
Lycanthrope.
That'll finish my turn.
I'll go ahead and advance it so it goes quicker. There we go. Yeah, something got fixed because it was really slow for me last week too. So not sure what's going on, but Gimboth, you're up.
I'm going to yell, guys, run, and jump off the edge.
All right, let's see.
I know this platform is 10 feet above the water.
Okay, so first you jump off the edge. Can you swim?
I don't know. There
Well, you
isn't actually a
fall-
swim.
You fall 10 feet into the water and you find yourself in the water, which is at least 5 foot deep, and it slopes almost immediately. I mean, you can see the deeper water. It's
Right.
the darker blue, but it's a steep slope. But I'll say you're in 5 feet of water. You are medium, so your head should be above the water, and you're on the shore. So I'm gonna say that you don't necessarily have to swim because you're basically barely out of the water. You could probably pull yourself up. First action is jump into the water. Then what are you gonna do?
Cat in the water. Cat in the water.
I say second would be to get over to here.
Okay. Make an athletics check just to pull yourself out of the water. I mean, it is pretty damn deep, and you're pulling yourself up. Yeah, no problem. You are now on the shore, and I'd say you used half your movement of that move to get to where you are, so you still have half a movement left, and then one more action.
So that would move me up to here,
Okay.
and then we'll call it that I'm getting over to about here, because as soon as I hit this, I'm going to stop.
Okay.
And I'm just hoping they're going to have listened to me when I told them to run.
All right. Hold on. I'm checking something out. Ooh, okay. All right. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and give you a description of where you are.
Do you want to just private message me with it, or do you want to put it in for everybody?
I think I'll private message you. I just got to figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
Isn't it like /W?
Yeah. You may also. I'm not sure if there's a
W space.
Gimboth.
Yeah. You might be able to do Tim. I don't know if either way.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one it would require.
I think either one, but I don't
Okay.
remember for sure.
I got it.
Did anyone else see that, or just him?
Nope, just Tim.
Okay,
didn't.
cool. Cool. So we'll get back to you in a minute. Eltros, you are up.
Can I see Brontava's finger? No, it's can I see him enough to heal him?
Where are you at? I would say where you are, you can't. I wish you could, but you can't.
I understand.
If he was where
I
if he
can't
was
either.
Yeah.
if he was where the werewolf was, I would say yes, but he's one square.
Oh,
past
he's
that,
actually
so-
back there. Never mind then. Yeah. Shit.
Oh, rolling up characters is part of the fun.
As long as one of us survives, it's not a TPK.
Pathfinder
I'm
2 is a bitch, and my Kingmaker group
It
hasn't
is.
really. Kingmaker group has not really run into a really super tough fight yet, like this. But yeah, this is a lot more concentrated. But they could very easily. But yeah, this is a severe encounter for 4th level characters. So
Yeah.
the only thing higher is extreme. There's a level called extreme, which means you're fighting things 2 levels higher than your party level. And that's why it's so tough. I
Yep,
mean, he
and
just
In,
cast a 3rd level
another
spell.
2. Yeah. In another 2 levels, I can take a healing bomb,
Okay.
and I can lob my healing potions at people, but I
Yep.
can't do that yet.
So what's Eltros gonna do?
I don't see enough of him to even tar.
You don't see any. Well, you might see.
I can't see enough to target him. Well, it's different.
Okay, Eltros, let me give
Actually-
you an option.
You could move.
What if you move
into,
down?
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
move.
move into the
and then move
Eidolon
back.
square, and then cast, and then run away.
Well, the problem is most spells are going to take 2 actions.
Yep.
So he could move into the same square as Eltros, and you guys would
but
just share a
cast
square.
He could
Hold on,
cast
hold
the
on,
one
hold on.
action
Well-
healing, couldn't he?
You'd have to be able to touch
Touch
him.
rage.
Oh, that's
No.
right.
Well, but my elemental toss, I can. Nope, not the elemental toss. Telekinetic projection. I can just basically pick up any target from somewhere around the unattended object that is within range that has 1 bulk or less as a target. Make like an attack roll against the target.
I just hope we don't scare David
there
off
any-
after this.
Is there anything you could do to help keep me standing? Every attack on Argentinian comes through.
Oh
me.
yeah. Yeah, I got you.
Because Roland might be able to heal him.
I burned my only spell slot that could heal on myself. What?
I mean, I gotta tell you as a DM, you've barely scratched this guy. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
we can't see numbers, but we can see how little damage he's taken. And
Take 12.
yeah, we would know.
Yep. Heal yourself for 12, and I am out. So I go north, up the stairs,
Yep,
gone.
yep.
unfortunately, you're gonna have to probably hope that your oracle has good luck, because like you said, hopefully David comes back after tonight, but we'll see. I don't know, Jeffrey, is David a good sport about stuff like this? Or I guess I could ask David because he's here, but will he come to my next Kingmaker game? All right, let's see. Will he come to Saturday Yarn after this? I don't know. Let's see.
And so move me off the map.
Okay, so Eltros is effectively out of the combat. All right. Unfortunately, I can't have two maps open at once.
That's all right. That's fine.
All right. Okay, so now it's Shushni's turn.
So I have a question. These are my companions, so I'm assuming my character would know this. Can I drop a potion on the Eidolon and have Roland take the healing? Because I know Roland takes the damage. Or do I have to move?
I'm sure Roland would have told you whether you can. He already told us earlier that if you heal the Eidolon, it heals both of them. So any healing the Eidolon takes will heal him as well.
All right, so I'm going to untarget him. I'm going to target the Eidolon. I'm going to use a potion. Oh, where is it? There it is.
Yeah, for the tabletop, you might just need to target me unless it absolutely won't work.
Let's see. Are you able to take the healing?
It's marked. It's marked as targeting Eidolon.
I can do it.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Let me just click on Roland, and
that was one action, and the next two actions are running off the map.
Okay. Okay, Brumtava, you get to click that dice again.
Very
Congratulations! Good. You are well, I think it drops his dying condition by one.
Correct.
So he's not out of the He's not out of the woods yet, but wait a minute. Where's dying? Oh, there it is. Okay, he already there we go. So you'll get another chance next round. If you can stabilize again, then it'll take you out of dying and you'll be unconscious. Okay. All right, so it's this guy's turn. He sees people leaving and he's worried about his wolf. Let me do this. Let's do the old morale check. Actually, I want to roll 2. All right, the fuck just happened to my map? Let's see. What the? Oh, it's because the levels is on. Turn that off. What the fuck? All right, so he will, because he can smell the Eidolon. The Eidolon doesn't really have flesh, does it?
I don't think so.
It's like a magical construct. He senses you guys leaving, and so he will double move away from the fight, and he'll go to his wolf, but he won't be able to help his wolf. right now. Okay. So him and the wolf are doing their thing.
So if Gimbal sees him laying there, he could always pour a potion and come on.
Well, as Gimboth is standing in this hall, suddenly something steps out of an alcove that looks like this.
Oh, yay.
It's the problem with running deeper into the dungeon.
Listen, I couldn't get back out anywhere, so I do what I have to do.
Yeah.
I'm not criticizing you. I mean, you did what you had to do. Let's see.
That's a cutie.
It basically steps out of this alcove up here and walks up to you, and it's got a longsword in its hand, and it swings the longsword at you. And luckily for you, he rolled a nat 1, so he critically missed.
I get to swing at him.
Go for it.
But do you want to?
I'm going to. I'm not going to
It's a
stop
free action
running,
for him.
but I'm going to
Right,
swing.
I'm gonna say.
It's already aggroed on him, so he's... That is a hit. It's exactly what you needed to roll to hit. All right, it's not great damage, but it is damage.
More than zero.
Barely injured. Yep. All right, now it's going to take its last action. It's going to do its second attack with its... Actually, it reaches out at you with a claw.
Great.
And that is a hit. It does a little bit of slashing damage. And this does not require an action. As it damages you, it
Pulls you close for a kiss. Oh wait.
hold on. How much damage did you do? You did 5. So Tim, I'm throwing a saving throw into the box for you.
Oh.
I mean, that's... Just take it.
I'm sorry, you are taking the
It's going to be a fail one way or the other.
Well, yeah, in this case, the fail doesn't... The good news is it a critical fail or regular fail. You could only bump it up 1 and you would still take the effect.
Like I said, I rolled a 1. It's a critical fail or a fail. I mean, at this point, may as well just take it.
You are drained
like
1. So basically it drained some of your life force. It drained includes a value. You take a status penalty equal to your drained value on constitution-based checks, such as fortitude saves. You also lose a number of hit points equal to your level times the drain value, and your maximum hit points are reduced by the same amount. So you lose 4 hit points. So...
Cool. So there's a couple of us get to roll up new characters.
Do you have less than 4? That takes you to 0. All right.
I had 2 hit points left.
All right.
We get to
Yeah.
fight 2 race or whites next time. Oh, no, sorry.
So you're dying as well. Okay. All right. And that's the end of its turn. Let's go to Roland.
Okay. My first shared action, I'm moving both myself and Argentarian into position. I am going to pull out my wand and sustain the shield on Argentarian.
All right. And what else?
That's unfortunately all my actions.
All right. So you want me to advance it?
Yes.
All right, Gimboth. It's time for that recovery check.
Nope.
You go to dying 2.
And I can't use a hero point on that, right?
Sure. Why not?
Then I'll use a hero point.
You can use a hero point on any d20 roll as long as you have it. All right, so that removes the dying condition.
But you may or may not be unconscious. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah, it's not going to make any difference.
No,
I mean,
he's
there's a
definitely
white standing above me. I'm nowhere near my party, and I'm unconscious.
He's unconscious.
So you're saying you have a good chance. All right, good.
All right.
What you get for sleeping with a white?
hmm
What is Broom Tava gonna do?
Would Roland had said something about he left?
I believe so. Yeah.
Because I would have been before Brontava, and if he had said that, I would have came down and cast Stabilize.
All right. Hold on. I'll bring you back. Okay, you're back, even though you're not on the initiative tracker. Let me add you back onto the initiative tracker.
Positive energy shuts death's door. You lose all of dying condition, and you're unconscious at 0 hit points.
Okay.
That is a shit. That's a 2.
Okay, that looks like a 20.
What's that?
Okay, so what did you do? Did you cast on him?
Stabilize, right?
Stabilize, right? I don't know if he actually. I mean,
So he loses the dying condition.
Yep.
And he is unconscious and prone, but
At least it's at 0, and I moved to get there. I am done. So go ahead. I don't know if.
all right. So he doesn't need to save, but he's currently at 0, so there's really nothing he can do.
Correct.
And I tell you to run. I can get him out of here.
You hear a voice yelling from the hall, and then you hear some more spell casting, and he does that. And let's see. He heals. Actually, no. Damn it. Well, he was barely injured. Hold on, I'll re-damage him with that. Hold on. All right. He meant to heal his friend.
Mm-hmm.
His furry friend.
Yep, the wolf is almost completely healed. And he yells at you to leave, but the wolf will stay there.
Okay.
Roland, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to use the wand. Let me get in my inventory. Oh, did I? Okay. Let me target. Okay. Then the flat check to see if the wand broke.
Yep, go for it. It did not. It's broken but not destroyed. So the wand will have to. What's
I
that?
believe it's not broken. But if I use it again, it will be automatically destroyed.
Actually, I was looking up wands the other day. When you overcharge a wand, hold on, let me do this. Let me go to crafting.
Oh, you're right. I misread it. Okay, so it is just broken.
It will have to be. You'll have to mend it to fix it.
What didn't David? If you can hit the Or did the heal show up for you?
No.
I'll do it. Hold on. I'll just. All right. So you were near death. So you're now conscious. So whoops.
Okay.
Keep hitting the invisible thing. Let's see. So we'll turn invisible off. I assume on your turn you're going to stand up and everything, and we'll do that on your turn.
My third action will be to just sustain the shield and motion for everybody to get out.
Eltros, what are you gonna do?
I'm out.
All right, Gimboth, make your okay. You made your checks.
Yep.
So you can't really do anything because you're unconscious.
Yep.
Broomtava, I assume you're going to stand up.
Yeah.
So you're no longer prone or off guard, and you are standing up. And you're gonna leave too?
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on. Everyone is leaving the map. All right. Okay, so hang on. All right, hang on for a second. Oh, I can turn that off. Hold on. Let's see.
So Kimboth, you were an original member?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Shimmy, fucking stop it. God damn cat. That is like having a damn needle stuck in your leg. All right, hang on. Let's see.
I'm
Are you
still an
the only
original member at the
original left?
moment.
Unless by
Until
some
the-
miracle,
Until
I
the
get
wife starts taking your pants off.
Well, you guys go up the stairs. I assume once you get up to the top of the stairs, you just wait to see if anything follows.
Yep.
And about a minute later, you hear, "Here, take this crap out of here as well." And you hear a thud on the stairs. And you go back and look, and you find Gimboth's unconscious body on the stairs. And then you hear the slamming of the door from down below. "If you come back again, I will eat you all." And there
Okay.
you are.
I will go down and I will do some first aid.
bring him up here.
So you're all on the map, I believe. So yeah, he didn't want anyone to die that way. So I did a
Where's
little
Kimboth?
math. Gimboth's the bottom of the stairs, unconscious.
Can you
Uh,
drag him up? Because
yeah. Hold on. Let's do
I
this.
looked, I couldn't see him, so I thought he was coming up.
Do you see him now?
Nope.
He's right here.
I can
I
cast.
got-
That's because our.
You put him under the eidolon.
Ah,
That's okay.
I
Check
can
it.
cast a group heal.
even as Gimboth was unconscious, he heard the thing muttering. He felt himself hauled. He heard splashing noises. Something came in the room, and he heard it yelling, "Get away from him!" And then he felt himself picked up and basically carried across the room and then thrown up the stairs. So obviously, the werewolf has enough humanity that it wasn't going to leave him to be drained by these undead things. So
Now, Shushni, you can do
Doing.
thought for sure you guys were going to lose 2 members tonight.
So did we.
If you hadn't gone back,
Kimboth.
if you hadn't gone back for the Oracle, then Gimboth probably would have been fucked. But
Kimboth, take that heal.
yeah, So you ought to be able to click on yourself. There you go.
I just have to hit the heal because he had me targeted.
So let's see. You are still drained. You are still stupefied, but you're no longer prone. We can turn that off.
I need a nap.
Gimbal takes 7 damage.
Take 7 damage. Sorry, man. God.
All right, let's what? Guys, let's get out of here. I got 1 spell left that's worth anything. I think we can both do a group heal. And right, is that right?
And I can pour some potions down. I've got several potions that are
Yeah.
expiring today
Okay.
anyway.
And so do I. Anybody need anybody bitten by that thing?
Oh yeah,
Maybe. I don't remember.
I've been bitten. I've been attacked by a white. I jumped off of a bridge into the water. The wolf was coming after me. I've had a bad day.
Have you taken a anti plague potion today?
Possibly.
Because then you still have the plus. You would have had a +2 bonus to your saving throw.
I honestly I don't recall.
Gimbal, take some healing.
Yay, healing.
Did I do that right?
I don't know much,
It
but I know
looks like it.
you heal me.
Well, he did the heal, but I don't think he ever rolled the healing points.
Yeah,
Correct.
so you have to roll healing.
Yeah, and then they can all take. They can each click on their character and then click heal, and they'll get that much damage. Let's see.
That was perfect.
Let me see here. Oh, that's
And Gimboth, you've taken that 14 also.
I did take
Or
a
15.
14. Oh,
Another
there's
4,
another one.
another 15 from the group heal.
Another 14, you mean?
I should be.
I only got 14 because I was only down 14.
Oh, okay.
I was only down 14. That's why.
oh, I killed myself again.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
How'd you take 10? Oh, you must have hit the damage instead of the.
Well, I don't see. Oh, here, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, where is there a 15 heal? I took the one from the
You can
healing
also
potion.
You can also undo.
The healing potion was 15.
Yeah.
The group heal was 14.
Where is there a group heal?
It would have been right after you were healed for. I think it was between.
Yeah, right after you were healed for 15, you'll see a 14.
Okay, I see it.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm looking something up.
Gimbal, take that. That gets you close.
Yeah, I'm in decent shape at this point.
Oh, Bromtava.
Well, I have my own heals. I'm trying to use them, but I don't.
Take that was from a potion of mine. I got 2 potions I have to use today. So
Well,
there's 2 more.
I don't
Go ahead.
see anywhere where Broomtava ever rolled the healing. I'm looking at the chat
Well,
log.
All right, so I clicked on cast on my heal spell.
Right,
then
and then it appears, and if you scroll up, you'll see it in the chat. Then if you hit the healing button, it'll roll 3d8.
Oh, I see what happened. It's there was a two. Wait, no, that was maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think he
There
ever
was
hit the healing button.
there was a 2d8 plus 5 hit points marked by David on Shishune.
Yeah, that's what.
But if
Yeah.
you roll it for everybody and make it a public roll, then they should all be able to click on the heal to get
Oh,
the
okay,
heal
it
for
was 12.
themselves.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to look up something real quick.
So I'm
Doesn't
down 2 hit points. I'm not that worried about that.
All right, Bromtava, take that.
Plus the 9 that I've already given you, Brontava, so you should have 13 total. So you should be pretty close to now, right?
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Where's?
And I am out of healing potions. Yay! Good.
I still have one more. I mean, I have several more, but I have one more to be used today.
Give it to the archer. Oh wait.
What the F is wrong with you, dude?
A
2,
lot.
2, and yeah, I suppose you could still give it to Brontava. He's down 8, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I have 2 healing spells left. One from my
There's
spell
4.
list. Yep. One from my spell list and one from my wand. So in my opinion, we leave now, go back up to town. At least I'll have those 2. So if there's anything that happens between now and then, we have some
We should
kind
be all
of
right.
we
Yeah.
should be all right. So
And I still have 14 regular healing potions too. So.
okay, gotcha. Well, I don't want to use the one from my spell list because that also could be a feather fall. Somebody falls off a 10-foot pole or
Yep.
bridge.
Somebody falls off a 10-foot pole. I mean,
Yeah,
what exactly are we doing?
Well, we do have this weird cat with us.
Yeah, that's true. He's jumping all over the place.
Listen, I thought it was a good idea for the cat to go play with the dog. The dog was fiercer than I
And then he goes
was.
swimming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look this up. Hold on.
All right. We're going back to town, Chuck.
I figured. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, I'd really been
No.
hoping that somewhere when I ran up where I ran up that I was going to see some stairs going up, and then on my turn I'd be able to just take the stairs and go back upstairs. That was my hope.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I got to my turn, I was going to stealth.
Go ahead.
But
Jeffrey, roll. Since you learned how to roll dice, roll me a d6. I
Random encounter check.
got to make sure you guys. Well, you're going up 3 levels, so there's a chance you could
Yep.
run into something. But you
Certainly.
didn't roll a 1, or as my friend Adam says, 1 for fun. So let's take you guys up to Otari, and we'll
Can I use
go.
my last hero point to make it a 1?
Do you want it to be?
no, you could only change a D20. That wasn't a D20.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Here
Oh,
you
listen to the
are.
nice music.
You made it to the surface. All right. And what are you
And
gonna
look,
do?
the merchant was waiting for us.
What are you gonna do when you get to the surface?
I'd like to take a nap.
Yeah, I think we should go find our rooms and
Anybody else get bit by that wolf, or was it just you, Gimboth?
I'm the only one that I know of, but
Oh no,
no, our
I think
sorcerer,
Bromtava got hit.
oracle, whatever.
Do you have any anti-plagues
I don't.
potions? Okay.
You can make a medicine check.
On myself, right?
Well, anyone can make a medicine check on anybody themselves, I believe. I'll say it's a little harder to check on yourself, but
I mean, I'm not sure what medicine is, so I'm not sure you guys want me checking.
I'm sorcerer. I have no idea what medicine is.
Does anybody need a repair kit?
I just need some time to repair. I've got a repair kit.
Okay, I have 2 that I'm carrying around for some reason. I assume we
Sell
found
one.
them somewhere. Do I need one?
nobody. You're pretty confident. Let's see. Was that secret? No, that was not secret. Go ahead and make another medicine check and make it blind, if you will, please.
Okay, so
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
And if you have a hero point, use it. Success, not success, either way.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll roll and then I'll use a hero point.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Oh, that. That.
Well,
There we go.
There you go. I'll reveal it. It's a crit. Success. Nobody is diseased. Nobody is poisoned.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Let's see. Now that you guys kind of realize what you fought, somebody can make either an Arcana, Nature, Society, or Lycanthropy lore. I don't think anyone has Lycanthropy lore. So if somebody wants to make an Arcana, Nature, or Society check,
Using a hero
and
point.
once again, make it blind. You're using a hero point.
Yes.
You are the thing that is most terrifying about werewolves or any lycanthrope is they have a curse that they pass called a curse of, like, if it's a werewolf, it's curse of the werewolf. It would not be detectable by medicine because it's not medicine. It is a magical curse. So you would have to try to identify magic, and it's very difficult to identify. But it is possible that one of the 2 people that was bitten might be cursed. And what that means is on nights during the full moon, they will also become a werewolf. And I already rolled and checked. It is right now is during the full moon. I rolled a D4. 1 would be new moon, 2 would be waxing moon, 3 would be waning moon, and 4 would be full moon. And I rolled a 4. So
is this a time travel module? Did we just fight one of ourselves?
not really, no. But
Not that we know yet.
So,
the guy you met down below may have a friend very soon, and who knows? Maybe that's why he saved him. But
So, question. Whoever dropped that heavy crossbow, did you want it back?
Or I'll at least find someone to buy it if I've still got to lug this other stuff around.
Okay. So who is that?
Hero point.
I mean, you just
Does
need to
Gimboff
press
have
T,
it?
warp back to town. You'll crunch down all of your legendary stuff and then go back down.
Exactly.
who all got bit? I don't think.
Gimboth and
Not it.
Did
got
Bromtava
bit.
get bit?
Brontava got hit.
Yeah.
I think Bromtava rolled really high on his save, though. I know one of you failed. I just don't. I think it was Tim that failed, but let me double
Would
check.
imagine so.
Well, Bromtava, I'm scrolling back to see if I can find the saving throw. Let's see.
Werecat.
Yeah, they're kind of weird. Cat folk transform into a werewolf. It's like, do you fight among yourselves during full moons?
Suddenly I have 6 legs. What's going on?
But you can fall from any height and land on your feet.
can already do that.
I think I
As a
found the
werewolf.
saving throw.
What's that?
I said I think I found the saving throw scrolling back.
Well, I've gone like halfway up the list. I'll let you know. Let's see. There's the wolf's attack. Bromtava takes 18 damage. You know, I may not have had Bromtava make a save.
I thought I did.
You
Oh.
did.
Yeah, I see it.
He rolled a
Bromtava-
13.
Yeah.
The question is, what did Tim roll?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll keep rolling.
Was that the one I used? I might have used a hero point on that one.
I could have swore that one of you saved and one of you failed, but let's see. Okay, I found.
Actually,
I found.
1 hour ago, yeah. You said Jal, you said Gimbal do a fort save. Fort save was 16.
Yep.
Yep. So unless one of you used a hero point,
And I want to say I did because I remember I used a hero point in the fight.
all right. Yeah, I'm counting on you guys to be honest. I don't, but I know the other one didn't. So actually, Gimboth is clean, but
We don't know about the other one yet. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know about the other one.
Well, I can try doing Arcana,
You're probably out of hero points, but
I'm out of hero points.
you could always take him to your friend.
I know, but it doesn't take that long to do an Arcana check.
You
And do we really want to tell our friend that we may have brought a werewolf back with us?
Sure.
I'll
Why
try
not?
on. I'll try on the Arcana check, and I will hero point it.
All right. You're pretty sure that they don't have it. You're not detecting anything.
Okay. Yeah.
It's up to you if you want your friend Ren to check or not.
Yeah, from what I'm seeing, Bromtava looks clean.
Well, we could, if we're uncertain.
Wait
we
till
could
tonight.
always-
We'll see, kind of go from there.
Well, that too. But I was gonna say we could. The ones that are suspected can just be kept somewhere while the rest of the group goes and informs Rin and gets advice on what to do, right?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's hog tie them, and they can't move, and then go get Ren.
You said you were gonna hog tie us. At me, bro.
Well, we got to make sure you can't move, just in case. No, we'll get him some place secure and go get Ren. We got to make sure.
Yeah.
Ren will come and will check both and says, unfortunately, your friend Bromtava appears to be infected with lycanthropy.
So, how do we? Could we get rid of it?
It would
do
take. It's
Do
a
you
curse.
want to get rid of it? I mean, that might be a cool thing to have.
Well, I mean, it complicates things pretty seriously and puts everyone else at risk, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because during the full moon, which we're right in the middle of,
And
according to Grimm, full moons take 3 days.
and
Yeah.
I think I was honest with everyone, I mean, everyone knows I'm not an elf, right?
Yes.
You sure?
What? I don't.
Honestly, I can't recall.
I'm trying. I
So
don't even. You may not be susceptible. Let's see.
I didn't read it. I don't know actually. Yeah.
Let's see. PCs.
Don't tell me you're like that skeleton adventure we had before.
Holy shit. That's an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, because
Ah,
he's also an oracle who has a curse.
yep.
I like to make things complicated for the GM.
Exactly.
It makes it more fun.
Speak for yourself. Let's see.
I said we like it. I didn't say you like it.
You got this.
Okay.
You got this curse on every new moon. You got this curse every full moon. So yeah, you're screwed.
I'm saying you're cursed to read New Moon every full moon.
No. I can't do that.
You're like, no, kill me now.
I've read it once. I know what it's like.
All right. Well, I guess we're ending the game here. I mean, it's past time anyway, and I'm going to have to do some research on this. This is going to take a little bit of thinking. Because you might be more susceptible.
Oh,
if you think about it, but you might be less susceptible. I'm gonna have to do some questioning on the Paizo boards and see what people think, and look up the nature of lycanthropy in Pathfinder 2 and see if it has restrictions. But I don't want to say anymore.
All right, everyone, we're going to go ahead and end it here for the night because the game is over. I hope you guys enjoyed everything tonight. Have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again soon.